New irons to review. Tour Edge Exotics X725. I mean, they have some raving reviews. I mean, that means like, you probably, if you get these, you may never want to sell them.
What, even for £1,000,000?
Well, on these reviews that I've been reading before the start of this video, that might be true. I'm actually really interested to try these because they look pretty damn ugly, but then the reviews are like highly exciting. Hit me with some of these.
So we've got a review here. This is recently. The easiest irons I have ever hit.
Look at them.
Highly recommend them. That's from Dave.
What clubs did he have? They should be at the bottom. What model?
Sandwedge.
Sandwedge
Project
to
X.
Sandwedge through to through to Sandwedge.
Yeah. Then we've got one from Martin. The X725 irons are easy and fun to hit. Fun to hit. So, getting elevation is absolutely no problem at all. What really amazed me was how solid they feel and sound.
That's, to be honest, one of the apprehensions I have. I mean, look how thick
Well, they've
they
said
are.
here, sorry, they've put, which is very unusual for a hollow body club.
I know. I mean, look how thick they are. They are ridiculously thick. They're almost like a bit of like a hybrid iron / hollow-bodied iron on steroids. They're massive.
And it also says the irons are great, easy to launch. Yeah,
Should we play a few holes?
let's do it. What holes are we going to go for?
I think we're going to play people here. So let's go and play. Let's play 16 and 17. We've only been sent 7, 8 and pitch. Is it 7, 8? 7, 9 and pitch. So we'll go and make sure we hit some 7 irons, some 9 irons. What's the pitch measure? What, two each.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The price bracket is kind of middle of the range, isn't it? So if you're looking at, it's not a Tacoma, but it's not a Mizuno. It's bang in the middle, would you say?
Roughly, yeah. I would say that, yeah. Yeah, they're like middle of the range.
Right, how many yards have we got?
214 yards.
Ooh.
7 iron? We'll hit a couple. Let's see. Here
So
we
we're
go.
hitting, what are we going to hit, sorry?
We're going to hit some 7 irons, get some 9 irons, get some pitching wedges. We'll hit a couple each. Where have I put the 7 iron?
It's there.
Do you know what? I thought I panicked then.
Why?
Because I thought I'd left it somewhere.
That'd be such a you thing to do. Oh, we love ripping it off.
Oh yeah. Now, whoa! I didn't expect you to get your sunglasses on. Shiny. Oh, listen to that noise.
Someone did mention the sound. Like the sound.
I mean, I'll be honest. Face value, I ain't gonna like this sound. I've hit irons like this before, and they sound funky. But let's see.
What do you mean funky?
What I mean is just a bit weird, a bit like loud, a bit odd, bit like clunky, rather than like whoosh.
Yeah.
Should we get the launch monitor on this? See how far it actually goes. Right. We've now got the launch monitor down. 214-ish yards, wasn't it? We said.
Yeah.
To that flag. This looks mad behind the ball, you know. It looks so big. I'm dying to get your opinion on this, Em, actually. Let me hit one away first. See what numbers we get. Here we go. Oh, that was nutted.
God.
It's high, that, you know.
That is. But it's poker straight. Ooh. Just short.
Interesting. Let's have a look at these numbers
How
here.
far did that go then?
Well, 172 yards carry, which
Is that what you
I've
think?
definitely hit like 7 irons longer. So 172 carry, a 127.3 ball speed, 91 clubhead speed, and a smash factor of 1.39.
Are we liking them numbers?
I mean, I've definitely had better. One of the things that could add to this is the fact that these shafts aren't right for me. And again, this is just a surface level test of these irons. I did enjoy how high that was. And for somebody that's going to buy these, it's somebody that's going to want that ball to go in the air. I didn't feel it off the face. And I think an actual positive here, Ems, it didn't sound anywhere near as bad.
Yeah, I was thinking that actually. Now you said it. Otherwise, I feel like you would have picked up on it.
Yeah, like I would have gone, oh my God, that sounds weird. Like, have a look at this down behind the ball. Like, I want your opinion on it. In fact, Em, why don't you stand to it like you're going to hit it?
Oh God, does anyone want that?
Yeah, we all want that. We all want it. Here you go.
Swapsies.
What do you think? Like, I'll show everybody what we can see it as well. You look like you know what you're doing here, Ems.
I do. I've listened to you blabble on that many years. Of course I know what I'm doing.
Oh my God.
Here we
That's
go,
harsh.
here we go.
Right, have a look at that down behind the ball. Big, isn't it? Top line, massive. One thing that I don't like...
Will that put you off then as you're looking at it, the black bit? As it slants
Yeah,
down?
it does a little bit, if I'm honest, like how you can see it
It
behind.
doesn't feel like an iron.
It looks like a bit like a hybrid, doesn't it? It's like a
Yeah.
halfway house.
And what's that halo one? What was that?
That was a Cleveland
yeah.
Halo irons.
Because that's ugly.
Yeah, that is ugly. And this sort of has that sort of vibe here. Now, let's just go and run through some of the tech in this, of what we actually have in this iron. Now, the first one I want to pick out here, Em, is the Exotics iron wood design. So we're saying hybrids, but they're calling it like an iron wood. So this bit here is essentially what they're calling their ironwood design. The blurb reads, Exotics irons that have its design a super game improvement. With the design cues taken from the best-selling ironwood design, the X725 takes on a draw enhancement with our slice flight offset design. Essentially, you just got more offset in here.
Right.
Here, and it's a little bit bigger. The shallow face on the X725 makes it incredibly easy to get the ball in the air and maximises distance for slower mid-tempo swingers.
So that's interesting because that's referring to the flight, which you
Yeah.
did find it going higher.
And I think that's one of the reasons why that didn't travel as far as what
Yeah.
I would anticipate. Right, I want you to, you find two other pieces of tech on there. And yeah, I'm interested to see what you bring up here.
So they've got the VibraCore technology. So it says that significantly alters the feel of the club head, produces faster ball speed, dampened sound.
That's maybe one of the reasons why it didn't sound as bad.
And shock. What would it mean by shock then?
I would say what they mean by shock is, hey, did you see that?
You would have looked like a right.
When you get those off-center hits, you usually get like vibrations up the shaft. I think this, what it does is it minimizes that completely. So obviously if you're a golfer that's a slightly higher handicapper, you're gonna miss the middle a little more often than hitting it. So yeah, it would stop that feeling so like awful.
And it also says creates perimeter weighting around the entire club head for maximum forgiveness and power off the face. The thing where I got frustrated reading all of this is every...
It sound the same?
Yeah. Maximum forgiveness. You know, I'm just like, right, okay. I find it really boring. I know, but it's just like, it's the same. Like, you go onto any website of any iron like this, it will say maximum forgiveness. It will say nice sound. It will say this.
That's an interesting point. Why don't people get in the comments and see what they think on that?
But
do
think,
people get sick of that every year?
I don't necessarily think, you know, I just get frustrated because I feel like it's the same blurb all the time. I understand that they're investing a lot in their technology, but I just find it a bit boring because I could, it's like bingo. I know what words they'll put in there before I read it. This
is super interesting because you are right, but this is what everyone's trying to do, make it super forgiving, make it better, make it easier to play golf. Now, and there's one more thing I want to bring up. I've noticed it on the bottom of this sole, what they're saying about this sole, it almost like a bit of a speed rail design in here.
Sole rail, yeah, sole rail, heel/toe relief. Extreme heel and toe relief on the sole is achieved by the addition of a heavy substance sole rail.
Interesting.
This new sole lowers the CG and improves turf interaction for faster speed at impact. See what I mean? It's like, I'm not putting them down because every brand does it, but it's just a bit...
Yeah, I mean, I think you're speaking honestly, and for somebody that's new to golf, it's good to get that opinion.
Is that a bird that you're supposed to do?
You just saluted a magpie. That thing there eats all your food. Shoo. Right, and here you go, have the camera there. I'm gonna get this one away. So we got 3 pieces of tech there, which I think sound pretty good. And I do think the thought about how they make this play better, not just play better, but sound better, because it's a big thing, sound. Right, should we see if we can get it a little further? Oh, that was hit better. It's still quite high, wasn't it?
Is that the bunker?
No, it's longer, it's just pin high. A little bit less ball speed. Interesting. Maybe it's just spinning a bit too much. So 91.7 club head speed, 124.7 ball speed, 1.36 smash, and 175 carry. That's pretty consistent. Now, we've got some pitch wedges to hit and some 9-irons, but I think it was a really good test of this. Like, obviously, when you're a high handicapper, you're going to miss more greens than you hit. Now, with that being said, you've got to be able to use these clubs not only to have your good approach shots, but those little dinky chips. So I obviously missed the green twice here because they were a little bit far out. So let's hit 2 little chippers with the pitching wedges, with the ironwood design. What do people think of the ironwood design? Let us know what you think. And if you are enjoying these videos, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's jump to the green. Here we go. The pitching wedge, and it follows the same design. In fact, it looks really chunky, that, doesn't it? It's that bit there that looks really chunky. Now, I'm interested to know on this chip.
Where's the second one?
Yellow here, first ball. Second ball just a bit further up. I wonder how. Will this feel like explosive? That offset looks massive. Look at that end. So everybody, like, sort of, that's this bit here. Looks big, doesn't it?
How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's going to explode off the face, but we'll see. I wonder if you can have a bit of touch with it.
Go, 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 go.
I think I actually fatted that, but it actually didn't. If there was no slope there, that would have been all right.
Yeah.
Now, I think this is a good measure of that sole. That felt like it went through the, even though I fatted it a little bit,
yeah,
it felt like it went through the turf all right. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can hit this one a little harder. It does feel a bit clumsy, is how I'll describe this for chipping.
Stop, stop, stop,
A little
stop.
bit of spin on that. It's not too bad.
That's good.
Surprising is how I'd say. Surprising.
So, you've hit the 7 iron, and then obviously your pitching wedge how does it feel compared to how you thought it would? Do you think this one's better than you think and that one's not as good?
Well, the technology is the same in all of them.
Yeah, but I mean, just how did it feel for you?
I would say overall the irons are surprising me.
Yeah.
In the sense of, and the reason why I say this, I thought they would sound horrendous. And I think sound's a big thing. Like, people don't buy a ping driver because of the sound.
But it's weird though, because we do say this, but then a lot of the time in the comments, people sometimes disagree with it.
Disagree with what?
And say it doesn't matter, the sound.
I know, but I think a lot of people do.
Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, I'm going to say right now, I'm pleasantly surprised. I think they do exactly what they say on the tin. They look a bit clumpy, but for some people that might be really confidence inspiring. And the back of this here, it's a bit like carbon fibre. It does sound a bit plasticky, and in the past I have ridiculed companies for this. I mean, Callaway, when they did this at the back, I was ridiculing them. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but I think the fact it's black rather than what Callaway did with the blue on a previous set of irons, it looks pretty good. Okay, right. Let's go and hit a 9 iron and some full wedges in, and we'll finish this review.
Right, so how many yards is this then?
I think we're around 9 iron. Let me just check.
Are you right? Are you wrong? Are you right? Are you wrong?
153. Ish. We'll hit 9. We'll go for 9. Ooh, another little layer off.
Oh, I wanted to do that one.
Tough. I'm doing it.
I don't think you've ever let me peel it off.
Nah.
You love the satisfaction the same as you like raking bunkers.
Yeah. And what is this thing about me liking raking bunkers?
You do. You did it yesterday. Bit of a difference though when you're doing it at Royal Birkdale.
Yeah, that was so good, wasn't it? Right, okay, here we go. 2 9 irons.
Ooh.
High, right?
Wow.
That's all over it. Ooh, a little short. I just think these are spinning a little too much, but you know what? I got that so out the middle.
Let's see. Oh, fall over.
Falling over there. I'm drunk. That was a good shot, wasn't it?
That was pure.
They are going high, but again, for the person who's buying these, I think that's such a good thing.
And now, when we mentioned the reviews at the start, you can see it. You can see the reviews in the sense you can, but the tech, you can see how it performs the way it does.
Totally agree.
Ooh, another beauty.
Why are you sounding so surprised?
Stop that, Alex.
That it's just not. We're just
short.
Just a bit far out, I think, for my 9 iron.
They've performed well. You've performed well.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Right, can we just hit a few full wedges? We'll go actually to that full wedge zone. Just see what they're like for control. Because again, all these irons, what I worry, and this is why we need to hit a few wedges, is that a lot of tech goes into more distance, more forgiveness. And that sometimes makes the shorter clubs like the 9 iron and the wedge an explosive horror waiting to happen. So we'll just go down here.
Wow, you made that sound dramatic.
Well, it could.
Don't get onto horrors. We all know. We all know what you're like watching a horror film.
I hate horror films. Invisible Man. Whoa, don't get me started. I'm gonna let you find me the yardage. What yardage do you think I hit my jump in? Welcome to my cart. Jump in. What yardage do you think I hit wedge?
I ain't got a Scooby.
Take a seat.
I don't know.
You don't know how far I hit wedge?
120 yards.
You
What?
disappoint me.
What is it?
Oh, I think about here, which is about 125, 130.
Hang on a minute. Sorry. So I'm 5 yards out, essentially.
5 yards is different between missing the green, Emily.
You sound like Carl Morris,
Exactly.
the expert.
Right, get us a yardage.
Ooh.
Now, what's mad about
How
this, I use
demanding.
this for the first time of the day, and it actually zooms in as you get close to the flag. Yeah, you're right. What have we got?
Is that? Oh my God.
Mad, isn't it?
That is.
How far?
Wait, I don't know. I've not used it. How do you know the yards?
Press this button here. This top button.
1, 2, 4.
Cool, that zooms in, right?
It's like HD.
I know, it's clear.
That's so much better than your old one. I don't even know how you put up with that for so long.
Wow, just because I've got skilled hands.
Let's pop it away so we don't lose it.
No, don't lose that. How many people lose their rangefinders and believe it? I thought I lost it yesterday. I was about to cry. Right, okay, 1, 2, 4. It's about right for a wedge. Let's see if we've got that control in here. It felt okay on the chips, but does it feel okay on this kind of shot? I think it will.
Show us how it's done.
Yes, I will try.
Nice. How'd that feel?
That was buttery smooth, that.
Oh my God!
See the spin of it? It's like you get a bit of more control than you think you're going to get. It's hard though, because visually you're looking down thinking it's going to be like a blooming rocket. Four for 4. Rory.
Didn't we say at the start of the video that you'd never sell them?
We did. And I think if
Not even for a million.
not even 1 million pounds. Hope that is the right thing, isn't it?
I don't have a clue. I'm just laughing. I don't even know what it is.
Everyone will get the reference.
What is it?
I don't know, but I think it's off Austin Powers or something like that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if I wasn't a golfer who wanted something that looked really forgiving, but played not super hot and give you high launch, I'm not saying they don't go far, but I think there's irons that go further on the market.
Right.
But forgiveness factor, playability factor, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think they smashed it out of the park.
Yeah.
So you rate them 10 out of 10?
9.
Right.
Which is good.
And I rate them 9.5.
Because all those shots that you hit. Thanks for watching.